Hello, good evening. Welcome everyone to the Albany concert in the park. We really appreciate everyone showing up tonight. Thought it would be cool. We know we're really getting the die-hard Albany music supporters here, considering there's a basketball game going on. The Giants are playing the Dodgers. There's many other places you can be. So give yourselves applause for showing up, for coming here. We really appreciate your support, and I know that all the musicians do too. This concert is sponsored by the Albany Community Foundation, and I'm Doug Donaldson, the president of that organization. ACF is founded in 2001 to serve as a resource through which donations could be directed to meet the needs of local organizations and emerging community needs. Over the years, we've supported numerous projects and programs relating to special events such as this, various festivals, recreation and social services, and community beautification. Just last weekend, we helped sponsor the water conservation event pulled together by the Albany Carbon Reduction Team. We always provide pizza lunches for the hardworking volunteers at the park cleanup days. We support several programs in the schools, in the high schools, at the Teen Center, and at the Y. We're a sponsor of Albany Reads. We built the information kiosk on Solano Avenue and have been proudly sponsors of this event every year that it has occurred. The ACF's annual fundraising gala is the Chocolate and Champagne Gala, which is held in early February every year in conjunction with the Albany Education Foundation. It's a great fun event. It provides virtually most of the revenue or much of the revenue that we have to spend in Albany, and really we urge you to attend. It's really a good event. We're also welcoming grant applications for new projects, and we're looking for new ideas to support always. Go to our website, albanycommunityfoundation.org, for an application. And we would love to hear from you. We really appreciate your support. We're certainly grateful for the opportunity to support Craig Bryant and these Albany musicians who have worked so hard to prepare for this concert. Enjoy the concert. Thank you so much for coming, and I'm going to turn it over to Craig. Great.
Thank you, Doug. Ready? 2 beats.
Thank you guys very, very much. That's a piece called Sky Dance, and it's by Richard Salcedo. He's a band director and composer that lives in Indianapolis, Indiana, and they have a really remarkable music program, and he does a lot of writing for high school age groups. It's really exciting, and it's meant to kind of be an homage to good skies here, so we hope we have that tonight too, although it's looking a little dark over that way. Our next selection is called Cantus Jubilante, and it means sing joyfully, and it features a lot of the brass and percussion, and it'll feature Ann Wong on solo flute. the first award winner is recognized for their outstanding musicianship, and people said the kind of thing that they said was just a really positive spirit, great leadership, and subtle leadership in our section. And you just heard on flute, Ann Wong. Would you please stand and be recognized? This band is comprised mostly of freshmen and sophomores, and instrumentation, getting the right instruments and the right balance of instruments, can be incredibly difficult. About our next two award winners, I'm going to mention them in the same vein because they were both commended by their colleagues for switching to new instruments, and not only just switching, but doing an outstanding job. Sonia on the tuba, and Sarah on the oboe. Would you please stand? About our last award winner, he was on many people's sheet, and he said, he just makes coming to class really fun, and he's a great player. Trumpet, Mr. Joseph Rees-Hill. I obviously need a lot of help doing this job because I've lost that paper, but I have had a student assistant this year in this class who has done remarkable work. She's a member of both the jazz band and the wind ensemble, and she has been a great student teacher with these folks here, and I thought it would be great if she would conduct the last piece. And would you please welcome your debut, I think, right? Come on up, Megan Fong. Our last selection is called A March. Thank you very much. We're going to take a short intermission, like 5-6 minutes, and we're going to bring the orchestra kids up, and so they can go get tuned up, and we'll be back with you in a moment. Thank you. All right. Okay, we're going to continue now. This is the Albany High School Symphony Orchestra, and I am excited about it because we barely fit on the stage. We have no more equipment left in the room to bring out. It's pretty cool. And it's growing, and we have some exciting music to play for you. This first piece is for strings only by Giacomo Fiocco, an Italian composer and late Baroque. And this is a movement from one of his concertos for violin, kind of arranged for full orchestra, Allegro. I need you guys to be still back there. Thank you. We're going to play a piece that is not originally for orchestra and is pretty far away from the traditional orchestra tradition as you can get, I think. Maybe not, but pretty close. And it's Take 5, the Dave Brubeck tune. And it's pretty fun to play. So this is Take 5. Everybody's good with the DS and all that? Okay, here we go. One, two. The string orchestra is made up of kids in 6th through 12th grade, and so we have some students that are brand new to playing and some that are very experienced. And so I'll recognize a couple of middle school students. They were nominated by their peers. About our first student, I think it's really important. We do an incredible amount of work, but it's also important to have fun. And there are those people that make it the day-to-day really interesting and fun and relaxed for everybody when I get a little tense. And our first award winner is just that kind of person, and he's improved so much. He sounds great, and he's just a spark as well. Augie De Jesus on the violin. Our next award recipient from the middle school is a person that just joined us this year and saw us at one of our concerts last year and got motivated to learn a new instrument. On cello, Gwen McNally. Congratulations. And our final middle school award recipient is a person that is a leader in the orchestra, both not only for the middle school but for the high school students as well, an outstanding player, and the concertmaster for the middle school orchestra, Helena Tremblay on violin. Thank you. For high school award winners, this person is considered the backbone of our orchestra by many students. Exceptional playing and a really fine musician. On cello, Eugene Chow. Yeah. Congratulations. And each year, we give out a couple of awards for graduating seniors, the John Philip Sousa Band Award, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, and the National School Orchestra Award, which represents people with the highest level of musicianship, service, and dedication to the music community here at Albany High School. And these are awards that are given out at other high schools all around the country. They're put out by the Instrumentalist Music Magazine, which is a teaching music education magazine that almost every teacher gets. It's been around since the 50s. And these are big awards, and there's a plaque in the music room where you can see previous award winners. These are people that have contributed greatly to the culture of our music program. This year's award winner has been with us for 2 years in the orchestra, and is also a member of other musical groups here at Albany High School. Is a person that I think is going to be an outstanding leader and a bright star in our future, and a very fine musician and just a caring person. And I think the number one trait that someone said in their nomination forms was that it's leadership, but without any expectation or of reward, and it's just very professional. Would you please recognize Julia Dingleson, our National School Orchestra winner? It's a little untraditional, but we're going to end with an overture. This is the overture to William Tell, and we set up and rehearsed this morning. It was really cold and windy, windier than it is now. And then we watched that Mickey Mouse cartoon called Concert in the Park, where they play William Tell and everything just sort of goes around in a whirlwind. So we're going to get maybe some of that, but not very much. This is the William Tell overture. Okay, you ready? Thank you guys very much. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. The Reverend Al Green, everybody. Okay. We're going to continue. This is another Reverend. William Billings was America's first choral composer, and he wrote this piece. This is the fighting song of the American Revolution, and it's a hymn called Chester, and which you may or may not know, but it's beautiful. And then this is a setting by William Schumann, a contemporary American composer from 1940s, and it's like a theme and variations on this song Chester by William Billings. So here we are. Our next selection is another American composer, Leonard Bernstein, and this is an arrangement of his Mambo from West Side Story. And it's been fun to work on. Has tons of percussion. Thanks, Kelly, for the loan of the timbales and other, 3 cowbells and all that stuff. This has been an outstanding senior class, and it gets lost sort of in the melee of trying to get this concert to the end and enjoy the sunset and not be too cold, but it's been a fantastic senior class, and it's been a pleasure to work with these people. I remember sitting next to some of them when they started in 4th grade band back in the day. I sat next to Josh Ritchie one time, and he later revealed that he was really terrified. And I was super excited to go down to the elementary schools, and I brought my trombone. I sat next to him, but sorry, Josh. But they've done a wonderful job, and I'm really proud of them and excited to see where the next chapter for them lies, and thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Now I'd like to recognize a couple of awards in here, and namely it's the John Philip Sousa Band Award. And many names came up for this award from the student tier, and they're names that you see year to year, and it really speaks to the dedication of the students in the program, especially this senior class, and so proud of all of them. But we can only have one winner, and about this person, students said they go beyond the call of duty every single day. They help, they give me advice. They're a great musician, not only on the flute, but on the piano. This person has been outstanding, and I knew it coming into the program. It was, the middle school teacher called me and said, "You got this great kid coming. You got to figure out things for her to do. It's a great leader, good player." And, it's just been amazing to work with her. Would you please welcome our John Philip Sousa Award winner, Megan Fong. You guys have been a wonderful audience, and thanks for coming out. And I want to say thank you to Jeremy, the City of Albany audio, sound crew, and video crew for their work. They're here early setting all this up, and we're really appreciative. I'd like to especially thank our sponsors for this event, the Albany Community Foundation, and Doug Donaldson. I know he spoke to you earlier, but they do such a wonderful job here in Albany, and I think maybe that's my favorite part about Albany is the wonderful community here, folks like you, and these wonderful students. Superintendent's here at the concert. I saw her earlier. Val is here. Great administration. We're getting a new principal at the high school next year, and so there'll be some changes, and I'm excited about the new person. They just got announced. I can't remember his name right off, but we'll get to know him soon, and we want to see him at our concerts and all that. Thank you for a great year. We have one final concert, which is May 31st, which is the jazz program over at Ashkenaz. So if you want to come to that, it's on Sunday evening. You can come get tickets from some of the kids that are in the band here, or you can buy them at the door. And that'll be that. So thank you, everybody, for a wonderful night. We're going to conclude this with the John Philip Sousa March, Stars and Stripes Forever. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much. It's party time. All right. Good night.